Hi friends. Probably most of you more than once, in your childhood and even now, have argued about who is stronger as a wrestler or a boxer. Which is more effective, a wrestler's technique or a powerful punch? Of course, in such a duel between a wrestler and a boxer there are many nuances, and the result of the fight depends on many factors. The level of training of the fighter, his psychological state and so on. On June 26th, 1976, this question, which worried many, was tried to be clarified at the highest level. At that time, two legendary fighters met in the ring in Tokyo. One of the greatest boxers of the 20th century, Muhammad Ali, and the Japanese professional wrestler Antonio Inoki. Negotiations between Muhammad Ali and the Japan Wrestling Association began a year earlier. His opponent was Antonio Inoki, a native of Yokohama, Japan. But in 1957, when the boy was only 14 years old, his family moved to Brazil. At that time, the height of Antonio was already 180 centimeters, and not surprisingly, he became interested in basketball and then the shot put. At the age of 17, Inoki was noticed by famous promoter Rikidozan, who persuaded the young man to return to his homeland and take up professional wrestling. Inoki eventually became not only a famous wrestler, but also a successful businessman and founder of the Professional Wrestling Federation of Japan. The publicity for the upcoming bout was incredible. Professionals and journalists were vying with one another to predict the outcome. Some even claimed the fight would be staged. Ali will smash the Japanese's face with powerful punches, and he will answer him with his signature karate moves. Ali will kick the Japanese in the back of the head. The organizers of the fight have decided that Ali will come out on fighting light boxing gloves, and his rival with bare hands. Also, the Japanese banned high kicks, as well as knees and head kicks. These restrictions severely hampered Inoki's action, so he had to use a peculiar tactic. After the referees signaled to start the fight, Inoki lay on his back and started kicking away from Ali. If he couldn't kick to the head, he had only to kick the boxer's legs. This left Ali in a quandary. His powerful punches were useless in this situation. Naturally, he didn't dare to fight the fighter on the ground. The fans were disappointed that they did not see the real fight. Some of them even asked for their money back. For almost 15 rounds, Inoki was rolling around the ring, and Ali unsuccessfully tried to challenge him to a stand-up fight. What were the judges left to do in the end? Naturally, they declared a draw. But after the end of the fight, it turned out that Ali suffered more. His legs were all covered with bruises. If we watch the video of the bout, we'll see that Inoki punched Ali about 60 times. That's the reason why the boxer couldn't even show up at the post-match press conference. Boxing promoter Bob Arum later recalled that Ali could have been disabled, as he had an infection in his legs and only by some miracle managed to avoid amputation. As we see, this fight also did not give the final answer to the question who is the stronger fighter or boxer. By the way, Muhammad Ali got $3 million for this fight, but he could hit his opponent only 6 times, so he got $500,000 for every punch.